Hey there, it is Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here. Today is, drumroll please, May currently inked. And can I just say, I am so glad to be back on track for the month. Whoop, whoop. Alrighty, let's go. I won't be hanging around because your girl has got things to get done. So, before I start the swatching, if you happen to read the video description, this month's currently inked is another blues edition. I think I did a blues edition sometime in August, maybe September. I don't know. One of those times. Well, this is the blues edition, but one of these inks is not exactly like the other. But you gotta find out. Wait till the end, because I'm not gonna share it with you, because I'm a tease that way. Anyway, let's get on with the first one. The first pen that I'm using is, and I must say, the blues are about the pens and the inks. I didn't do that before. So, the first pen I'll be using is my TWSBI Eco Transparent Blue with a fine nib. This is one of the first, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is either the first or second TWSBI I got. I love a TWSBI. Oh my God, I love a TWSBI. So what it is inked with is the Monteverde Capri Blue. Over the last year or so, I've come to know more about the inks and the nibs and which ones flow better through which nibs I have. Because the thing I want to do, obviously, is to promote a good writing experience. For this pairing, I wanted to put these two together to showcase this medium bright blue ink you'll see in a minute. Because I didn't want lots of ink on the page, I just wanted to write with a blue. I love a blue ink. I prefer a blue ink over a black ink for all of my life, I think. Yeah. So I chose to put the Monteverde Capri Blue in the pen with the fine nib. All right, let's do the thing, shall we? And one of the things that I said I was not going to do, I said it to myself, I didn't say it to you guys, is to use the Q-tip, but I actually like what the Q-tip does. So I'm gonna use the Q-tip again, and we're gonna swatch this, and you can see there's not a good bit in it, maybe 2 mils in it. Most of it is now in the pen, so I don't have a whole lot, but if it is a nice ink, I will try and find it to have a bottle, because I want to be able to just use a blue ink as my standard. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That shows up nicely. I should close this up because I don't want nothing happening. Alrighty, let's do this. This one is, I just washed my hands. As I'm speaking, I just washed my hands. I haven't lotioned them. I probably should lotion them, but let's just do this. There's a fine nib in it, and the ink is, what is the ink? I forgot the name already. Alrighty, that's the first one. I'm changing things up. If you remember, I don't know if you remember, this might be your first visit here, and if it's your first visit, thank you for visiting. Come back soon. Come back often. How about that? I usually do a swatch at the side. I'm going back to something I did previously, and yeah, I like that. Alrighty, next ink. Oh, one of my favorite inks in one of my favorite pens. The next ink we will ink up. Not ink up. The next ink we will swatch for currently inked is my Hongdian pen with the long knife nib. This is the Year of the Rabbit pen. There's 3 different, there's a rabbit there, there's a rabbit there, and there's a rabbit there. Where is the rabbit? I think that was it. There's a rabbit there. And then there's one on the, what is on the nib. I love this ink. I got this ink in a subscription box and fell in love with it. And I like buying inks that are small. I don't want necessarily a large bottle of ink. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So freaking gorgeous. So gorgeous. Alrighty, let's write. You notice I'm remembering to write, to put the thing down, the paper color down. So this is the and the ink is oh, so magical. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. All right, the next, oh, I wanted to tell you about the nib. It's a long, I think I said it, but it's a long knife nib. I still don't know that much about nibs, but it's a long knife nib that's similar to the Architect grind, and the Architect grind is, if I'm saying it correctly, thick horizontal and thin verticals. So, yeah. Anyway, this beautiful bright turquoise ink. I love the look of this one. Hongdian is such a beautiful color. By the way, the ink, I found something out. I love little bits of trivia. So just so you know, I don't like playing trivia, but I like gathering trivia. How about that? The ink is named after an island in the most eastern part of Korea and is supposed to reflect the depth of the East Sea that's surrounded. That is the waters. I'm used to these two colors in the waters in the Bahamas where I'm originally from. So that is lovely. All right, next up is this cutie patootie. This is my Hongdian. Oh Lord, I've got Hongdian on the brain. This is my Majohn 1K Mini. Such a cute thing. This is the pen that I found out that I don't mind short pens. I just don't like writing with the Kaweco. Don't come for me. Because I'm a TWSBI fan, not necessarily Kaweco. Although I can't say that because I have a Kaweco student. That's neither here nor there. I actually miss writing with this pen. This is such a lovely, it's such a lovely writer. I've decided to ink it up in Diamine Glacier. This is one of the Inkvent 2023 inks, and I don't know what it says Star Bright. And I've read that the Star Bright, now I did Vlogmas in December. I completely forgot about what these things mean. You know, anyway. I think Star Bright, from what I recall, is just lots of shimmer. So, and if I remember correctly, I think I remember that that's what it was. I also remembered that I said I tried two Diamine Inkvent inks all throughout the year for Currently Inked. What are you doing? Stand up straight, boy. And I don't think I did that. March and April were kind of a messy month. Messy as in chaotic and stuff. There was a lot happening. Ended up happening. Oh yeah. Lots of shimmer. Lots of shimmer. Uh-huh. Look at that baby glow. What? Okay, so I don't know if this will work, and I'm willing to change some inks to be sure it writes, because I really like this writer. Okay, let me shake it up enough. This is the it's having a hard start. Not hard start. It's the flow is not consistent. I might be changing that up because this is such a really very good writer. I might just change that up. Alrighty. Next up is I'm gonna do something. So I bought this pen. This is my third Lamy, and I bought this pen because I wanted. Because I was in the store, my local shop, and I bought the pen, and I knew that I wanted to, I knew that I wanted the Lamy dark lilac. That's what I'm trying to say. And of course, you know, the pen is, the new pens, the Pink Cliff and the Violet Blackberry, if I'm not mistaken. I knew that they put these out. This is the color for 2024. And I looked at the violet blackberry, and it was just a bit too shiny for me. But I love the texture of this one. Now I've got to say, this has the pink in it as the grip. I prefer the other color, but I wish it were this texture. But anyway, there is that. This is I haven't written with a Lamy in years, literally years. The Lamy is such a lightweight pen. I put that on just to test the weight. Oh, the ink that I want in here is the Colorverse Umbridge. This is another ink I got in the ink journal. Come on, focus. You are so bright. Umbridge is what I want to put in here, but I forgot, and I already put this as the ink that the pen that I'm going to use. I forgot that I actually have the cartridge, the blue cartridge that came with the Lamy. I put it in there to test the writing. And so I'm going to use this cartridge from in the beginning, and then I think I'm going to switch to this one. But this is the color that I actually want in to write with. So I'm going to swatch this one because this is the one I like. So this is Colorverse Umbridge. And it's really a very light, when it writes, it's a very light writer. And because I want this ink, I'm going to write the color that matches the pen nib. Does it match the pen nib? Yes, this is a medium Euro Utsushi Pilot dip pen. So I'm going to write with this because I don't want that color in there just yet. And I might add the color, this Lamy blue, later, but for right now, I'm not doing that. Lamy pink. Cliff. We have a medium nib. This is okay. I like that. I also like the what is the word called? Oh my god, dual shader, dual thing happening here. I love that what's showing up. Absolutely love it. Alrighty, next pen up is, the next two pens are actually two pens I just got in. I just unboxed one of them for a pen chalet haul, this first one coming up, and the second one I just unboxed and have a video of. Oh my god, wait till you see this pen. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. Alrighty, first up is, this is the Monteverde Formula 1. I did it again. Oh my gosh, why do I keep seeing Formula 1? Formula M with an Omniflex nib. I think it's such a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the ink that I'm inking it up in is Organic Studios Emerson Twilight Blue. And something I found out, this is one of the inks that I got from a friend, and most people know this ink as Ralph Waldo Emerson, and when it's sent out now, it has the label Ralph Waldo Emerson, but she had the ink that the old name is Twilight Blue. So there. Look at how that ink coats the sample vial. Oh, freaking amazing. This is going to be my segue between the blues and the last color, which you'll see in a minute. So let's uncap that. I need to do something. This light is just a lot. Whoa, gosh, in my face and all sorts of stuff. Okay. It is a red purplish sheening ink. I actually don't think, although it has a lot in it, I don't think it is a wet writer necessarily. I think it's literally just washed my hands right before I started. What the flip? Alrighty, let's just get to writing. I told you guys in that pen chalet hole the thing wouldn't post. I just want to show you, yes it does. It does post. Duh. This is this pen, the flex on this pen is so sweet. It's a smooth writer and oh my gosh. It's so soft and I love a flex that's soft and springy. This one is. Now I have to write Formula M and it is Omniflex. And the ink is, what is the ink? Organic Studios. And I'm just going to write what's on here. I know it's Ralph Waldo Emerson. I'm going to write what's on the bottle, on the sample bottle, because that's what I'll be looking for. Alrighty. Look at that sheening coming up, y'all. Oh my gosh. So it's a purpley reddy thing. Does it give you a clue about what the next color is? It's totally opposite. Totally opposite. Actually, it falls into a complementary to blue. Yep, it does. It is. Aurora red is the next color that's going to go up because, you know, gotta be different. Anyway, this pen. This pen is called Radius Settimo Cielo Blu. I love that. It's an Italian manufacturer, and the Radius is now under Leonardo, so I am quite happy about that. The only thing that's happened is, since I put this, I don't know if I'm gonna get this now. Since I put this ink in there, we've had, let's see if I can get, we've had a little bit of red staining there. I tried to get most of it off. I don't even know if it's showing up in the camera. But anyway, I'm not too pleased about that. And if that's an issue, I will have to take it up with Stilo and Styles. Okay. What we're doing first is we're getting a swatch. Let's get a swatch down first. See, it's a mixture of red and orange, which I thought would really beautifully complement the blues that I have going on. And I wanted a selection of blues that was so varied in color and properties. So I'm quite pleased with that. So this pen is this pen also has a flex fine nib. Oh, sweet. Absolutely sweet. I love that the Cielo Blue is spelt with no E. I love that. And this is Aurora Red. Oh, and I need to put this is a Flex Fine. Alrighty. There is the lineup for May currently inked. Such a beautiful selection of colors. Look at that. I'm going to enjoy. I love how varied the colors are. I think that's one of the things that I cannot have, if I do blue, I cannot have all the same shade of blue. I want the whole spectrum. And so this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful lineup. I mean, look at that. That is just, whoa. Umbridge, look at you showing off. And it can get the red sheen in there, the red purpley sheen of this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have properties. 2 are just standard, and I'll absolutely love them. I have a couple of things I want to show you. Of course, when I do my swatches here, this doesn't go with me. This stays in my studio. This is my cheat sheet that I've created for all the inks. The reason I want to show you this is twofold. I made a mistake. I was supposed to write the color here, but I wrote the pen name here. I think I'll write on the back what the color of the ink is. But what I wanted to show you is this. This is actually the color of the Lamy cartridge. Looking for a blue, and I've written with Lamy blue cartridges for years before I stopped using fountain pens. I'm trying to see if I want to go back there, and if so, I'll get a bottle of that ink. I'm liking both of these so far. I'm leaning towards this one, the Monteverde Capri Blue, as my standard blue, but we'll see. So this is what's in the Lamy pen right now. This is what I'm going to put in the Lamy pen. I'm going to write maybe a couple of days with this and see if I want to change at all. And the other thing I want to show you, because if you haven't yet watched my quirky, fun swatch tools that we've taken over video, one of the things I realized is I love swatching with baggies. So I decided to swatch the baggies. Oh my gosh! So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue this in. I was going to put it in here on this page, but I didn't want to mess this up. So I decided to do it on a separate piece of paper. This is Tomoe River paper, a sheet of Tomoe River paper that I cut down. And I actually just want to have that there as just, oh, sweetness. I love the complementary. You can see all the properties in here. Look at that glitter. Look, that light is getting on my dang nerves. I need to change that setup. And look, oh, Capri Blue. Oh, I didn't realize. Capri Blue has a red, oh, look, that's gorgeous. And I made a mistake. This name goes here, this name goes here, but that's okay, we're good. And then there's a gold, is it picking up? I think it's picking up. Yeah, there's a gold halo over there. Oh my word. So this will sit in here quite nicely. I love that. Anyway, that's it for currently inked. I have 6 pens, 6 beautiful blue pens. I mean, look at that lineup. Isn't that gorgeous? Just oh, I love it. I love it. And I found that 6 is my sweet spot. 6 is definitely, I can't do more than that. I can do less, but then I want more colors. So 6 is my sweet spot for pens. These are 3 of the 3 old pens. I hate to give the name old to it, but I've had it in my collection a while. And then 3 new pens that I just got in the last, 5-6 weeks, somewhere like that. So there, that's it. What I'm actually looking forward to this month is doing the data on these 2, the Cielo Blue and the Formula M, because it's going to help with the valuation I do. I do a valuation video of pens that I've purchased, and I give them a value rating after use, because I think I can only understand the value of the pen to me after I've used it for a bit. So these 2 are going for a test run with writing experience. I'm so excited. I'm not including the Lamy Pink Cliff because Lamy is a pen that I know how it writes. Lamy has been in my life as a pen brand for almost 10 years now. So I don't need to get any data on how that is written. Anyway, that's it. I am talking way too much. Let's get going. I told you I got things to do. I'm sure you got things to do too. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you like this video, please tell the YouTube algorithm, yeah, we want to see more Grace videos. Please show this to other people too. And subscribe. I mean, yeah, subscribe. Anyway, bye.